What are you working on today?
We're getting the alligator clips glued on to the rest of the wooden planks, and then we're going to figure out how long the wooden things need to be in order to fit on them.
I learned that
So you had to shorten these, right?
hydroponics is you grow plants with water, and there's many different types of systems.
Do you add any more water?
I've learned that there's seven systems, but they say that there's 6 because the 7th system you can do it with any of the other 6 systems.
The pump sucks the water up to the top reservoir up high.
Hydroponics is more of a way to grow things without using the actual soil. If you notice, we use like clay pellets instead. And it helps with the water and going through, and like with the drip system, you have the water at the bottom, it goes up to the top, and it drips all the way through and goes back to the bottom again.
Sure. Well, you can explain that this one's just it's okay that it's not all perfect. It's something we haven't done before. It's a new method, a different technology for growing crops, which we do a lot of anyway in other ways. I found that it's really great for as an easy method of introducing kids to all sorts of science data collection, getting pH and electrical conductivity readings and temperature, and it's just really neat. The plants are just, you can pull them out and you can look at the roots, and it's just really cool. And there's all different types of configurations that and then there's different systems that kids can make at home. It's really a lot more open, and everything's much more visible than like a typical garden where you're dealing with soil and you can never quite look at the roots. This is called vertical NFT, nutrient film technique.
I enjoy watching them grow and then of course eating them, because Mr. Gwatney always tells us fresh vegetables are the best, especially organically grown. And like I was showing earlier, the one with the really long roots, it's really fun to see that, what I've done.
Okay, no. Go get the good one. No, it's gonna get wet. You gotta put that away.
I mean, yeah, the plants are growing pretty big and whatnot. So I guess it works pretty well.
Most likely bowl lettuce.
Salad bowl, maybe.
Yeah, salad bowl lettuce.
Is this the good one?
That would be okay, yes. Just like everything else that we do, I try to make sure the kids understand that they're empowered and they can change their environment, they can grow food, they understand where food comes from, they understand how to work with their hands and with tools and come up with actual useful applications for the things that they're learning, for the math and for the reading and the writing and the social studies. All that stuff all comes to be, have purpose here in this kind of a class and this kind of a project.
Yes, I am very proud. The plants have grown quite a bit since a couple weeks ago when we did it. They're flourishing actually.
It's definitely showing a
they're just, it's
right?
But not as much as the thing.
What I would do is I would add to this amount, I would probably add 6.
Come down.
Like we've been adding 3 milliliters.
Yeah, I am. It helps me out with a lot of different things. It's one of those classes where you get to relax, calms you down, and you get to have fun.
It's a plant that's easy to grow.
Yeah, because now that I've learned about it, I could build something at my house and,
I've done this, haven't I? I've had
make my own plants.
So you take off a piece, you dip it in, you compare the color. The pH should be really around 6. So they're very engaged in a different way that I've not seen before. It's different. I like how each system is pretty much up in the air on a shelf or on a structure, so kids can center around it more in a 3-dimensional way. That's different than a plant, a garden in pots or a garden in the ground or in a raised bed. And they can see every part of the whole plant, so they get this. It's much more engaging that way. All right.
But the temperature is like 50.
How do you think it's working?
Pretty good. They're growing.
Yeah, all the water's flowing through, and the roots have been growing.
Yeah, the roots have been growing pretty well.
Roots are nice.